Start.
Answer, they are more than them.
Kor.
Association of tennis.
Good morning, friends. Good morning, friends. In a tiny state of Goa, blessed with sun, sand, sea, sunset, and seafarers. Today, 25th June 2020, marks the 10th anniversary since the seafarers community around the world started celebrating the International Seafarers Day. आंतरराष्ट्रीय तारवड्याचो दीस. In Goa too, we mark this day with great joy and enthusiasm. The Goan Seamen Association of India has been in the forefront to celebrate this day since our inception. The International Day of Seafarers is celebrated primarily for two main reasons: to acknowledge the key role played by seafarers in global trade and commerce, and to thank the seafarers for their contribution to world economy and civil society, despite the risk and personal cost they bear while on their jobs. In 2010, the IMO, International Maritime Organization, decided to designate June 25th as the International Day of the Seafarers as a way to recognize that almost everything that we use in our daily lives has been directly or indirectly affected by sea transport, and that seafarers owe acknowledgement and gratitude for their hard work and sacrifice. Most of our Goan seamen work in the cruise and merchant shipping for many decades now. Their hard work, it was a sorry situation for many of our seafarers to be left stranded on foreign ports and lands or in the middle of the oceans for days and weeks with no apparent end in sight to their distress. International Maritime Organization, that is IMO Secretary, Peter Lynn, highlights the unique and essential work of seafarers. Just like other key workers, seafarers are the front line in the global fight. They deserve our thanks, but they also need and deserve quick and decisive humanitarian action from governments everywhere, not just during the pandemic, but at all times. Seafarers are on the front line of the COVID-19 pandemic, playing on member states to recognize seafarers as key workers and to provide them with the support, assistance, and trial option open to all key workers during the pandemic. It has been unprecedented times for seafarers community in the last few months due to the pandemic. Unprecedented situations demand and unprecedented responses. Given the challenge confronting our seafarers this day, it is of utmost importance that we resolve to stand united to face these challenges. Given the challenges confronting our seafarers these days, it is utmost that we stand united, and goes the saying, united we stand, divided we fall. It is important to resolve on this auspicious day to bury all our differences, whether they are personal, political, parochial, regional, or organizational, and unite in one voice to claim what is rightfully ours. It is time to say in one voice, whatever be our banners, deserve better treatment, respect, and dignity from the state government. And it is people for their tremendous contribution to the state economics and social development. The Goan Seamen of India has been on the forefront of this fight, and we assure you will continue to be whatever may be the consequences. We wish to remember today, on this auspicious day, all our Goan seafarer and non-seafarer brethren will still standing around the world, professionally all those who contribute their might to bring back our stranded seafarers thus far. We are grateful for the moral and political support extended to our government of India and Goa see the light of reason and take appropriate steps to repatriate our stranded Goans, especially our seafarer brethren. To all these political groups, NGOs, parties, and individuals, we see a big Dev Koru. We also thank and appreciate all organizations working for the welfare of our seafarer community, both at the MASA, OSMA, and so on. Once again, our best wishes and heartiest congratulations to all our seafarers, their families, and all those concerned about the welfare and happiness of our seafarer community. On this auspicious occasion of the 10th anniversary of the International Day of the Seafarers, the JSCI joins with the UN Secretary General Antonio in saying, "Let us all salute seafarers everywhere for their work and do everything possible to support them as we navigate the challenges of this pandemic together. God bless and keep our seafarer community. Dev Bharai Koru, Taroti Bhini and Bhavan. Thank you, seafarers. Long live Seaman Unity. Long live JSCI. Thank you."
A very good morning from Goa, India, to the International Seafarers Day, 25th June. Wherever you may be, to the North Pole, to Africa. This day is been celebrated last 10 years and give me a great privilege as a founder of the Goan Seamen Association of India. 10 years ago, we started this organization and we have achieved a lot with the help of the Goan seafarers community. It gives us a great opportunity to work for the seafarers, especially our homeland, efficiently, and this trade have helped us to grow our families, our state in every way. In this pandemic time, it has taught us and given us an opportunity to work for the seafarers and understand more of their problem, not only in good times, but during the bad times. We are very pleased to be part of this campaign to get all our seafarers to work along with the companies, with the government, and also with our international bodies. Even though we are not a union, we are only working as our service toward the seafarers, and we are doing what we can. On this day, I appeal to all the international bodies to recognize us, because today is the need of the hour. The seafarers who are the key workers for every single trade. If you go to see on the world map in the maritime, you will see ships everywhere, every corner. Doesn't matter it is a hot desert, doesn't matter it is an icy, cold strait, thunderstorm. The seafarers are really the key workers, because today we have proven it. When this during pandemic time, when the whole world was standstill, but the ships were keep moving, and the seafarers are the one who have supplied the fuel, logistic to each and every part of the world. Today, I am very pleased that Goa, we are recognized as the friendliest seafarers in the world. And it gives me a great privilege to give you the overall of the seafarers who have been back home so far. At the moment, after the pandemic repatriation, over 2,500 seafarers from Goa have arrived by ship, by sea. Over 4,500 have arrived so far by air, by chartered flights, and the organization will work together with all the governments of the world to fight this coronavirus pandemic together. This have affected not only the seafarers but every single person on earth. Today, we are still missing around 800 Goan seafarers to yet to reach home. They are in a smaller group which are not able to come because of hard work. We recognize your efforts in supplying every single commodity to every part of the world. I again appeal to the international communities to work together with us. We are a big organization, especially in this time when every seafarer will be home almost, and the future is uncertain, so that we can work together, so that we are mentally well prepared to face this in a few months of uncertainty. Once again, I would like to thank all the media, the social media, all of you guys who are giving us and who has been always supported us to reach our voice to every part of the world. Today I am very proud to see that every time a seafarer's news comes, we can see there are over 30,000, 50,000 views. That means every seafarer and their families are anxiously waiting. So I end up this small message to wish and every seafarer, and also to tell them that you are not alone. We are together with you. Thank you and God bless you.
Good morning. 25th June 2020. Today we are celebrating the Seafarers Day. GSCI, the Goan Seamen's Association of India, is celebrating this day for the last 10 years. This year is something different for us. Today we are celebrating it online. All these years we were celebrating it together with the seafarers, physically. But we have to be ready for the occasion. As seafarer, we facing storm, thunders, whatever. So this is not something new for us. Coronavirus has taught us a lot of things. Today, the seafarers has to think something different. We have to go for alternatives. We have to think to do something in our own state, in our own country. On this occasion, I would like to thank all the people who have supported the seafarers in this pandemic crisis, especially to bring back our seafarers. Not only the government, even people from different fields like NGOs, any ordinary citizen of Goa and India has supported the seafarers in this time of distress. It is a pleasure for me as a seafarer to say that the US, the United Nations, has included the Day of Seafarers in the list of observers since 2011. And since 2011, Goan Seamen's Association of India has been celebrating this day. This might be something new for others, but for GSCI, no. Last 9 years we have celebrated this day, and we'll always celebrate it. I would like to thank all the people who have supported us on this occasion in this pandemic time. The international bodies, the international maritime bodies, Government of Goa, the NGOs, and all the civilians. It is my kind request to the seafarers to stay united, not to be divided. At this time, we need to help our brothers, the seafarers who are stranded out of India. It is a very difficult time for the family of the seafarers. We want to give a message under the banner of Goan Seamen's Association of India that whoever has been stranded till now, we will fight for you till you come back. And then it will be an achievement for us. We have taken many issues under this association, but people should not be divided when time comes. I would like to thank the print and electronic media of Goa and as well as India to putting pressure on the Indian government, the Goa government. Without y'all, we would have not been successful. Whatever today we have achieved is with your help, because our voice is very limited without the press. So I would like to thank all the seafarers from Goa, especially the members of Goan Seamen Association of India. You all should come forward and be a backbone to our President Frank Viegas. We have with us today, who have already spoke on this occasion, our ex-President Dixon Vaz. It is always a pleasure on your part to be a contribution, advice and support. Viva Seafarers of Goa, Viva GSCI. Thank you.
Seafarers are the key workers. Seafarers are all-time warriors. Seafarers are frontline workers. Seafarers plus, there is unending thing of this seafarers to say. And I don't think so I have enough time to say what seafarers are. Our fight, even though we are called warriors, our fight is just not during any catastrophe or any calamity. We fight every single day that we are on board ship. We fight weather, rough seas, high wind speeds, working conditions. No matter what, we don't have holidays. Whether you are feeling well, whether you are feeling sick, there is no excuse to be there in your rooms or to go and take some rest. You have to work in all conditions. Whether it is ship is rolling, ship is pitching, whether it is cold conditions, hot conditions. Sometimes people work in the engine room at a temperature of nearly around 59 degrees Celsius. Sometimes people work on the deck even at the temperature of minus 40 degrees Celsius. So the seafarers have to work in all conditions. We fight at all times. Sometimes when the ship is rolling and pitching, sometimes the weather is bad, we don't even know whether we will make the next port. Still, with the thought of our families at the back of our minds, in these crucial conditions and times, and continuing to work diligently is a challenge for us at all times. So it is a challenge and challenge and challenge at all things. We are, as everybody says, are the key workers or the frontline warriors, but we are given the backseat. The recognition that was needed for us is neglected. We are ignored. But I tell my dear seafaring community, for us, you all are the most important people for the world community. You are the ones who do the service to provide the whole world. You are the ones that help the whole world to move on. Without the movement of the cargo, without the movement of the passengers giving them the joys and the pleasures that they want for, the world will be at standstill. So you are the ones which are providing the continuous service, the most important service for the whole world. I really thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Words will not be enough. Just a thank you is such a small word, but in our heart beats for you. I'm really thankful to the Goan Seamen Association, the president, the committee members who has really put in so much of a hard work during this pandemic times, wherein our seafarers were stuck in different parts of the world, had lots of difficulties to come back to their families. It is the hard work of lots of people. I wouldn't even say that only the GSA has worked hard for it, the media has worked hard. They have brought in every aspect of this difficulties faced by the seafarers to bring them back to their families. Our sincere thanks and gratitude for the media in whatever form. I'm really thankful for Frank and Dixon, who are the founders of this Goan Seamen Association of India. If it is not for them, this association would not have been there. I really want to just say a few words regarding our seafaring community. Just to know that, about the alternative source of income. I know by God's grace and with our hard work alone, we are able to earn some better wages for our family. But in this uncertain world, where the certainty of the job is so very much limited, even though at times for no fault of yours, you may have to quit the job. But then as our lives are anchored to our families back home from wherever we are, we always look to provide best for our families. I being a seafarer myself, I had to make a lot of challenging decisions at different stages of my sea career. Started as a junior engineer to chief engineer in Merchant Navy. From there went on to offshore without even knowing what the oil offshore field was. I was a chief engineer, technical manager, superintendent, the rig master and everything. Still moved on forward to take up a challenge as a OIM or a barge master in a wind energy in the European North Sea waters. Challenging times. Took up the challenge so that I always wanted to do something best for me and for my family. Times were changing, things were not going better. There was no certainty of my job either, because the company was not doing well. So before I was asked to leave, I decided to quit. But well before that, I had started some business for me, so that I have an alternative source of income. I did it well, and there is also lots of opportunities to you guys. I know I'm here to tell you that there is nothing to panic, there's nothing to worry. I am here in whatever ways I can. I will guide you. If need be, I will help. And if we need be, we go together. There's lots of opportunities if you want to grab them. Don't want to take much time, but I know all this moment that you spend here, it is just a moment to say to you that how much we are grateful to you, all the seafarers community throughout the world. And we would like to thank you once again, and my warm wishes and greetings to you all on this auspicious International Seafarers Day. Thank you. Stay well, stay safe.